Theater Mania, what's going on? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you want to come inside? Backstage at Dear Evan Hansen? Come on in.
Somebody's making them believe in the future, and it's you. You seriously think they're gonna want me around when the last thing I did was try to shatter you? You told them everything, and they made their choice. They want me in a bubble, and you out there.
Do the cheese entity where you come from have a strong consciousness of class struggle? Pleased to meet you, comrade alien. All power to the workers. I imagine that finding me performing the honest labor of the working class makes you feel right at home.
I hear you can change people, Doctor. Change them so they won't be mutants anymore. I don't want to live my whole life without knowing what it's like to touch another human being.
Dude, it's just a party. Time to shake that tail. Woohoo! Party, party, party!
I love Flavor Her Soul, and I get depressed as soon as it's done. But not depressed as in like kill yourself depressed. No, I'm not into self-harm. Dude, I swear, here, check my arm.
Well, what do you know? It's Rainbow 2.0! Now, this is a fine mess we're in. That won't do.
Who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from? A trash creature! Born out of the trash! La 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 la!
Nothing in the cage of my rib cage. Got no hearts to break like it that way. Nothing in the cage of my rib cage. Emptiness is safe, keep it that way.
She'll be back. That's the whole point. It's a big crystal gem wedding. We should all be there together. Everything is different. We had a fight so we can make up, right? If they didn't let you out because they care about me, then they're gonna care that I want you back on the team.
So it's cuffing season, and I don't really know what that means, but I just know I'm not a part of it. Cuffing season refers to a specific time of year when people become extremely motivated to get coupled up. Yeah, I didn't get the invite. Whoops, did not get the memo. So basically it's the time of year when everyone is doing coupley things, and I want to participate.
I see how you do it now, Rose. You want gems after they're worthless. You wait until after they've lost. Because when you're at the bottom, you'll follow anyone that makes you feel like less of a failure.
Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place? Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you...
Chillax, my dudes. Your rockin' pal Sunstone is holding it down. If she won't listen, we'll make her listen. And
the tiniest lifeboat with people I know. Cold, clammy, and crowded. The people smell desperate. Will sink any minute, so someone must go.
I don't trust nobody, and nobody trusts me. I'll be the actress starring in your bad dreams.
Oh, that's right. Big Sis doesn't know us yet. Well, I guess we should start with introductions. Okies, Monica is a mage. And when I attended elementary school, I was called the Little Ultimate Homeroom.
I knew this was impossible from the start. I never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly. What blood type do I like? Don't you mean, what's my blood type?
Raised enough for me to book passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell. I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack in the bell. I wrote Eliza love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well.
Play us like pawns and relentlessly confined into living up to gender roles and having absent minds. Don't you think it's funny how they tell us how to live? Don't you think it's funny how we're all delinquent kids? Like, hush.
I've been born with a voice that is generally classified as tenor, My voice sits so high, I'm often mistaken on the phone as a woman. Aside from mistaken identity, my high-pitched voice can also sound thin and squeaky.
So your best friend screwed you over, acted nice when she not nice. Well, I have some advice, cause it's happened to me twice. Here's my secret strategy, it always works because the world doesn't end, it just feels like it does. So
I apologize. I've been neglecting my needs ever since I got here. Oh, thank you? There is never a good reason to commit violence. Even minor aggressions can lead to atrocities such as murder.
No. I'm sort of stuck here. Someone, help me out. Yeah. I'm saved. So, what do we do now? You're right.
I was walking my usual route to school when all of a sudden, someone shoved me into a car. I shouted for help, but no one came to rescue me. Everyone pretended like nothing happened. It made me think how rotten the world is. And
do you wanna hang? Do you wanna hang? Do you wanna hang for a bit? Just you and me, intimately talking about all of our feelings and shit.
Welcome to my channel. This channel is a failure already. This channel is dedicated to every single one of you who watches the Victoria's Secret fashion show every year without failure and complains about how, I don't know, they'll never have a body like that. And whilst
Oh, more people have arrived. Don't worry. Atua is watching over us. I'm just relieved that no one was seriously injured. You're not actually scared. You're just sad, aren't you? You feel frustrated, anxious, and worried, but you have no one to confide in, do you?
John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Ha. Those red coats don't want it with me, cause I will pop, chicka, plop these cops till I'm free. No more.
You might think the fighter would be a boy, but nope, I'm totally a girl. I love girly things and peeled chestnuts. If it's totally adorbs, I love it!
And I feel like we're gonna quit the channel. Shut up, Daniel. It's
What?
serious. So this constant just unprofessionalism is just absolutely insane. And I feel like we could just do better by ourselves if...
They don't. I was actually kicked out of my house. No, they kicked me out because I'm gay. They didn't like it, so.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in rigorous physical activity. I can bench more than you. Do you even lift? Is that all you've got?
As far as I can remember, I've been stealing things. I started out with candy, then it escalated to clothes. I never thought it would end up this bad. I've been caught once. I thought it would scare me out of ever doing it again, but it hasn't.
Yeah. Rose Quartz's old lackeys. That was in the report too. We're not here for any of you rogue gems. We'll leave you totally alone. If you tell us where we can find my dad.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Yeah.
Father is most unsatisfied. Can we borrow the really incredibly destructive machine? Pretty please?
Got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm gonna watch it again today. The apple juice scene is so funny. Okay, that's fine, but I have one question and then a word of caution. Have you seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? All I'm saying is, don't you think Monster Howie Mandel has the power to do something as simple as reseal a bottle? Try using your brain, numbnuts.
Well, it would seem perhaps you're unaware of your circumstances. I am a first guardian, a protector of...